knock you up for a bit, but there's no suppress, no huge stun like the Tyrant's Rage combo, so maybe Watt can make something happen.
As we go into game number 2 of EvosLegends, the White Tigers versus DEWA United, the Apostles of Gods.
Let's take a look at it. I think, Arashi, you mentioned there's no big moment, like no Tyrant Revenge, no Tyrant Rage. They have, well, in that point you're right. They do not have a setup, technically, but they have an instant one now, an instant CC tool. Grok, Wild Charge, Flicker, a bit more instant now, and look at EvosLegends, 0 Purify. DEWA United can take this just like that, utilizing the 0 Purify, utilizing a full all-in.
As long as DEWA United can avoid getting picked up too much in the early game, look at all the tenacities, man. They're trying to make sure that they don't fall victim to the fast rotating squad. Because Krite, the player of the game for game number 1, he's on that Farsa, and you can bet that he's trying to look for chances to just impact the game using that wings by wings. And Keys and Leo Murphy, they're trying their best to make sure that they that Krite doesn't get to do so.
I'm not a fan of the Rupture here for Pendragon. Trisla already a very slow hero. You need the extra movement speed boost, Leo Murphy.
Onward Flicker, Leo Murphy taken low, able to flicker out. Krite chasing him down with wings by wings under the turret. Gets one more shot in, but Leo Murphy gets out. Flicker for Flicker from both the roamers.
That was dangerous, but DEWA were able to avoid giving up a kill. And looking at the emblems, Leo Murphy is still once again going for the focusing mark. So 6% more damage. In the right circumstances, it's definitely going to be impactful. But in the grand scheme of things, it means less tankiness, less sustain in a long drawn-out fight as well. Except for EvosLegends, they don't really have a lot of the same harassment tools like the Novaria. They still have the Beatrix, but so maybe DEWA United, they might be able to use Leo Murphy in a more reliable manner.
Well, I said the export is very good against Trisla though, but good news for EvosLegends is, in terms of like total setup, Trisla definitely has it all the way, especially with that Flicker as well, penalty zone. You have a very, very high potential team fight, but it looks like it's going to be non-existent and he's going to get bursted down.
What? He goes back in, but it's all calculated. Kaze now with the Primal Wrath, immobilizing Krite, basing attack. Wow, Kaze! Double kill for DEWA United. Now Leo Murphy in the midst of it all, Wild Charge getting out of the Appraiser's Wrath. And that might be the resource that they need to go for this. Phantom Execution used up. DEWA United, they will take the 2-for-1 and they will back out of it. EvosLegends will be able to equalize here 2-for-2, technically, with the turtle taken for free.
Suitsujin once again showing the value of a tanky, high regen fighter in the jungle. Even though they lost members, DEWA United, they used their ultimates. They lost a lot of HP, and that'll be Case flickering away defensively because of the follow-up threat from Van Strong. Talent prediction by the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 and Z Flip 5 though, it's gonna be Mirko against the world.
Explain? Elaborate, please.
We'll see what happens first, okay? Game 1, predicted DEWA lost. Game 2, if they win, then I can't control my powers.
It's very convenient for Mirko.
Well, you know, the stronger the power, the harder it is to control. So you gotta give Mirko a bit of a chance right here. But for Evos, back again, they are always roaming around, and you can see that Leo Murphy, he's trying to find information, but he's always one step behind, and now he gets jumped on yet again.
Menace Rage, onward, Earth Shatter. Oh my goodness! They're playing ping pong with Leo Murphy!
I'll just AFK right there because just, like, what am I supposed to do, man? Like, I want to press the power nature, but I don't have any chance to do so.
Yeah, anti-CC. Say what?
Wow.
Kaze, good sidestep, steals away the Primal Wrath while it's at it as well. Pops it in, getting the shield. Oh, now onto Krite, immobilizing him. What? Able to dish out some damage. Kaze sustaining back up. Renner's Apathy connecting. But Kaze is a beefy boy as that Edith. Lanaya's here. Suitsujin with a taunt. Some damage as well. Leo Murphy has finally rejoined the team. But EvosLegends have walked out with a victory. A W trade, as the kids would say.
Well, it's also a 2v4 for the turret, and DEWA United were able to stave off that aggression and at least survive. So in a way, it's also a bit of a small win. But looking at the gold difference here, 800 gold for Brands, he's definitely getting the better of Watt in this lane, unless in the mid game, DEWA United will direct some effort, some attention towards that gold lane.
I said earlier, Xborg is rushing the Ice Queen 1 to be able to be more of a use in a team fight. But interesting thought though, Case actually used the Primal Wrath a lot more and better than Fan Strong as an Edith in this match. Just the fact.
Rage though, used up Leo Murphy. Oh, burst it down, Pendragon in the back, finding a good penalty zone to lock right now. The last insanity from Fluffy as Lanaya picks up the turtle. It's a double kill for Van Strong, 2 for 2. DEWA trade an extra kill in for a turtle.
Oh, Pendragon going in back there, doing a lot of good damage, but unfortunately, what? He was just a bit too threatened by all the damage potential from EvosLegends, so he can't really follow up. Even though if he did, there was a chance of him getting a bit more rewards, and he still had to purify. I feel like that was a reasonable risk to be taking, but in the mid side, you can see the emphasis for DEWA is that mid lane turret.
Oof. So much damage from Lanaya, who's now feeling it. First game, his performance was pretty good, but it felt like he was gun shy. Now, he's going in.
Pride already dying 2 times on kind of the same hero, but Leo Murphy again.
Oh, what? Ooh.
Insane CC'd, but able to get away with that wall charge. Meanwhile,
Ooh.
in the middle lane, Lanaya capitalize on that resources.
What would the kids say, Jeffin? Remember?
W trade.
W trade for
W
DEWA
trade.
United, and they have a. You can't spell DEWA United without a W right now. Last Insanity defensively, that's an LID. Audience prediction by Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5, Z Flip 5. Hey, 29% for DEWA.
It's not bad, all things considered, but in the jungle, I feel like Lanaya has chances to make plays here, and if there's any time to actually go ham and actually showcase your skills, this is it, man. There's no other second chance after this match. If he can pull away a lot of the attention, a lot of the crowd control from Watt as well as Keys, there's potential for them to actually go really aggressive here, because Keys has been moving forward more often than backwards in the middle of these fights, and you can see that Krite really wasn't expecting a lot of that, getting taken out twice in this game.
Another thing for Lanaya though, this time around, hard guard is nowhere to be seen. There's no copy of the hard guard from the IMU from Keys. So I think it's better to humble himself, quote unquote humble himself with a utility build in this match, because you're up against brands, you're up against damage that you can't really sustain in a team fight. So you have to be more of a utility hero.
Whoa, what is that damage? Oh, onward Flicker, say goodbye to Kaze! Deleted, Pendragon with the penalty zone and the Flicker. Fluffy locked down, Pendragon versus everyone. Leo Murphy, what? Wild charge to his death! And 3 members from DEWA just fall. Lanaya gets chunked low. Van Strong with an onward once again, but DEWA United here have lost everything. They're gonna lose a tier 1 and even a turtle at this point.
All right, Rance picks up the tower finally. But in that fight, Leo Murphy, man, he went for the last-ditch effort to try and have impact in the fight, but that wild charge did not connect on anyone. And that's just really unfortunate. And back again, the same problem still persists. In the middle of a huge team fight, Watt rotates, he doesn't keep farming. He rotates to join the fight, but he does not have the chance, the window, to go in and do damage.
Oh. Forcing wings by wings out. Hand cam, let's take a look at it. Such a Jin on the other side of the map, on the Fredrin, yes.
Mechanical hero.
And the Feather Airstrike used up. Let's take a look at these taps, these lovely taps on the very mechanical hero. Oh, look at him. Look at him.
What's the APM on this, Mirko?
Well, right now it's just spamming skill 1, skill 2. So 2?
2 actions per minute?
That's pretty fast.
For a Fredrin user, as you said, Mirko, this is a very
mechanical hero.
I don't want to say low, but in the hands of Susujin so far, he has been doing work 006 with an Impure Rage, which might get copied by a lot of pro players after this, after the success from these 2 games.
I feel like EvosLegends have been getting the advantage by being a bit faster, like we saw in game number 1. But the longer the game goes, the more there's a chance for Pendragon to actually go... Well, he can't be bursted down, first of all, because of the passive. It's a bit harder to burst him down. And if, like earlier, someone gets jumped on, there's more of a chance for Pendragon to get a proper counter engage with everyone just ready to follow up as the game goes on.
Oh, Fluffy, he's gotten walled. But look at Van Strong in the back, looking for an onward. Oh no! It's Pendragon who gets caught! The wall! You're not stuck here with me. Well, wait, I forgot the quote, but you know what I mean.
I'm not stuck in here with you. It's you guys stuck in here with me.
That's
that
what Fluffy
Firaga armor from Fluffy, man. That is such a nuisance. You thought it was going to be a pickoff. Turns out it's a bait. And look at this snipe being queued up by Brands. Oh, see? Be decisive, bro. He keeps trying to select who's going to go for. Turns out he doesn't land the hit, but the turret will fall.
Doesn't need to. It was a zoning ult.
You're right.
Brands takes out the tier 2 down below. Good siege.
W trade.
Well, yeah, like, Arashi, you said that everyone thought it's going to be a pickoff, but I actually think no one thought of that. it's a export. Like, what was the plan there? You got walled. Yes, you get a very good wall. You trap someone, but it's the export. You have the Fiora armor. You can get away. You can just step over the wall once the Fiora armor is gone. Like, what was the plan? The initial engage was very weird. Like, what was the shot call there?
Well, DEWA is a team that does a lot of weirder engages, and sometimes they do work, so don't count them out just yet.
Oh.
Now with the conceal though.
Wow!
Pendragon ulting to Natalia there. Van Strong with an Earth Shatter flicker. K's knocked up, taken out. Last Insanity now onto everyone. A desperate wild charge out, and it's Brands who picks up a double kill. EvosLegends. Wow, they stopped the Lord for that. Crisp, clean calculations.
Well, you don't interrupt your enemy as they're making a mistake in that fight. What happened to Pendragon, man? Dang, that ulti was so important to the win condition of the team, and it did not have the desired effect, to say the least. Now with the one base turret missing, EvosLegends, they have a chance to play out the macro game as well, but look at Fluffy.
Oh, Lanaya. Oh, still able to dodge away from the onward now. For the airstrike comes down. Pendragon not going to commit this time around. No flicker to combo it in. And it's a reset. EvosLegends now look for the Lord. That is free. Brands takes it.
Well, the good thing for DEWA United Esports is what has not died yet. But is it a really good thing though? The fact that he hasn't killed anyone, he hasn't given an assist in this game, means that he's not enabled by your team. Like, this composition is just very, very bad for a carry user. You cannot deal damage when you have... Okay, so Sustin just popped the Abraser's Wrath there, very interesting, but you don't have any windows whatsoever to deal damage because Fanstar is going to be in your face. The damage is going to come through from Krite as well. That Feather Airstrike, the kill zone is there. Susujin can also just CC you up in no time.
So it's DEWA United trying to maintain distance, but at the same time not having distance or range, rather, themselves. As for EvosLegends now with the Lord coming in, they have more siege, more long-range ultimates, and Van Strong is just waiting, stalking the members of DEWA United Esports, looking for someone who's out of position, especially with the towers being contested here. You can bet that Van Strong is looking for a chance, but with the Lord coming in right now, it seems like Evos, all they can do is try and harass with the Lord because the waves are not at their favor.
Well, they're still doing a good job at micromanaging it for now. That's a conceal from Van Strong. K's chunked very low. Van Strong looking for onward, now gets melted down. A wild charge to lock him out. But the last Insanity goes in. Pendragon with a good penalty zone flicker combo onto the back there. But it's still a Primal Wrath. Immobilizing Pendragon. A flicker forward from Van Strong. My goodness, it's a double kill from Van Strong.
See what I told you? What is non-existent in that teamfight, but Brands looking to burst the base. Can he do it?
It should be it now. EvosLegends make quick work out of DEWA United. 2-0. Clean sweep.
Clean as it gets. Caleb, Sutsujin, Krite, and Van Strong having the perfect debut in MPL Indonesia Season 12. And also a very good re-debut for Sutsujin as well. Even though he's not really seen as the main threat of EvosLegends with that Fredrin, he's doing work